Yeah.
Okay, hello, this is Hariharan Iyer, the entertainer, and I welcome you to this very special episode of Walk and Talk. And this is a podcast, very first podcast. I am with Bharat Jetani, who's a relationship business coach. So, Bharat, welcome to this very unique podcast. And for the very first time, I have kept aside my narcissism and got somebody else into my Walk and Talk. So, so how do you feel about that?
Thank you. It's a privilege to be here in your first walk the talk and
Yeah.
not alone, but with me.
Absolutely.
So it's being fortunate enough to be chosen.
Absolutely. Thank you, Bharat.
Yeah.
And this is very interesting. Absolutely interesting. We are in a nice setting also. And nice to see that Mumbai still has gardens.
Yeah.
To
So
walk around.
Mulund is
Yeah.
actually lucky to have these big 5 gardens.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
anytime you come to Mulund, you'll find a big park nearby.
Okay.
And it's huge. There's a ground where people play cricket,
Right.
basketball, and there's a track to run, and you can just walk. For
Okay.
senior citizens, sometimes they come and play music also.
Oh,
I
awesome.
mean classical music, not the
Because
rock music.
in Mumbai we always thought Five Gardens was in Bombay, in Dadar. But and Mulund is a place where I have also grown up
Yeah,
in
yeah.
my childhood, as you know. So, Bharat, I know you for last so many years,
Yes.
and it's been a great relationship, and thank you so much for that. And because of you, I had a chance to go to the United States.
Yeah.
To get trained on behavior styles, and we too are, we can very proudly say, few of the very few international trainers on
Yes.
behavior styles. So, but you have had a very different journey. I was always some kind of a trainer and an ex-journalist, but you had a brick and mortar business, isn't it? Tell us a little bit about that business which you did for 20 years, I think.
Yeah, it's almost 2 decades. I started
Right.
at the age of 19. In fact, I started working at the age of 18 after finishing my diploma.
Okay.
And the day my exam
Wow.
was over, next day I got the job.
Acha.
So the moment I got a job, I was very open to my boss that I'm here to
Right.
learn. So he said, okay, I'll keep you at zero salary. He taught me everything. In 1
Okay.
year, he said, you're free to go and start your business, because he taught me what was possible in computer technology. I mean, the
Right.
hardware, not the software part.
Okay.
So in that era, computer hardware technicians were treated as God, because to repair
Absolutely.
a PC was not easy. And some of the companies, they used to take the PC and return back after 3-4 days, charging more money. But I used to
Right.
take 1 hour, 2 hour to solve it and just do it at the spot itself. So people were happy.
But
Yeah.
I think you're still in touch with that industry, right? That's still
Yeah,
your
still-
passion, technology,
Still,
and
there are a lot of friends who are in touch with me.
right.
And so what actually fascinated with me in computer technology was the new hardware, the new technologies to come in, and I used to love giving solutions. Okay, so for 2 decades I did the same thing. I worked with IBM as an
Right.
exclusive dealer. I worked with Apple as exclusive dealer. I worked with Sony and Canon as brands. At one stage it happened that because of this Amazon, Flipkart onslaught, there was nothing new which was coming in,
Right.
and
Right.
everything was like banyagiri. So I thought, no, this is not helping me, or this is not giving me satisfaction. So it took me 6 months to 1 year to understand what exactly I can do. And being in part of a networking organization called BNI,
Right.
where I was handling a good position as director consultant, I was helping a lot of people, a lot of business owners.
Right.
So they actually gave me advice, why don't you go ahead and become a coach?
So you actually transited from hardware to software in that
Yeah,
sense. I mean,
yeah.
the mental software,
So,
not the computer
hardware
software.
skills to
Yeah.
soft skills.
To soft skills,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's what you can say in a trainer language.
Yeah, that's quite a transition.
Yeah.
And I think it's incredible that you
Yeah.
started working at such a young age.
One thing common is in hardware I used to do
Yeah.
local area networking, and
Right.
in soft skills I'm doing is a people networking.
People networking,
So
absolutely.
networking is common.
So tell us a little bit about this business coaching that you do,
Yeah.
and you hold a master franchise for Ascentive in
Yes.
Central India, am I right?
Yes.
So and I think Ascentive is also a kind of an offshoot of BNI.
Yes.
Dr. Ivan Meisner, the
Yeah.
founder of BNI,
Yeah.
started Ascentive. So how has been this journey last 5-6 years?
Yeah, it's almost 7 years.
7 years now.
So typically in entrepreneurship, you've seen a lot of people do business for money itself.
Correct.
But some of them, they start entrepreneurship to give some solutions, to give some, which is a gap in the market, and they know
Yes.
no one is, filling it up. So they want to come and start as an entrepreneur. and make a difference in people, make a difference in the world.
Absolutely.
Now, you can't teach entrepreneurship. Yes, you can teach entrepreneurship, but once you start entrepreneurship, there's a lot of things which affect your time, which affect your money also, resources
Yes,
also.
yes.
Somewhere you redefine it. So at one stage when you start, you get a success,
Yeah.
but at that success stage, you don't know what next, how to go to the next stage of success. So you redefine why you're in this business.
Absolutely.
How is it going to make a difference to the people if your world is not missing you, your organization? So this exactly Ascento actually refreshes or re-energize entrepreneur
Right,
on
right.
why they are existing in this entrepreneurship world.
So how has been this journey? So we're doing walk and talk. So how has
Yeah.
been the walkthrough for you through this journey in these
Yeah.
last 7
So
years?
for me, it's a lot of maturity which has
Okay.
come through. Somewhere one of the skill or one of the values which I had, like listening to people,
Right.
actually helped me to become much better entrepreneur, and that also is helping me in my coaching business.
Right.
Also, like meeting you, and I saw you written 7-8 books, so that helped me
10
to
10
become
books. I
10.
always like to correct
So-
people on the number of
So
books
at
I've
that
written.
time it was 7-8 books, right? Now it
Yeah,
is 10
yeah,
books.
yeah.
So now I started writing, and then I finished one book in 2021, and
Yes.
I finished one book in 2023.
Absolutely.
So I understood that you have to become you have to share knowledge to a lot of people.
Absolutely.
So you have to write a book and become an author, become a keynote speaker in a lot of associations. It has changed a lot. So being in the family of business people,
Right.
but to get the public visibility and getting the fame and name, which was there in my earlier business also.
Correct.
It actually drives me when people actually apply and they get results in
Absolutely.
their entrepreneurship.
Absolutely.
That drives me a lot.
And it's such a transition.
Yeah.
I mean, you are dealing with absolutely physical products,
Yeah.
and now you're actually dealing with the mind of people.
Yes.
And so, what kind of challenges do you face now as a coach?
So in fact, I'll tell you, when I was dealing with products, I have to sell to people.
Correct.
And people will buy from you when they gain trust, when they trust you completely.
Absolutely.
It's similarly in this business also.
It's the same.
Yeah. It's same. The trust is the forefront part of it, which people don't understand.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
say, I got a good product, good service, but people don't buy. Why? There's no trust. And once you build a trust, then how to scale up relationships?
Correct.
In fact, my whole 2 decades of my career in computer hardware was built because of scaling up relationships.
Absolutely.
So I never used to underestimate any sales guy. So when they used to go to a bigger company, they will come with the opportunity, Bharat, why don't you start this?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the reason I got a chance to become an Apple retailer. That's actually one way of saying I got an opportunity to become a Sony exclusive retailer.
Okay,
I
that's
never
very
applied for
prestigious.
it.
Yeah.
I never applied for it. People used to come because they knew me very well, and I kept relationships scaling up with them, irrespective of whichever position they are.
Absolutely.
So people underestimate people, but they don't know what connections they have it or what power they have it. So like in movies they say the power of common man. That actually applies in business.
So so you are a behavior styles coach also. A trainer for behavior styles, and I think it's such a beautiful program
Yes.
that we underwent
Yeah.
in the US. And so you would have observed all those behaviors in your hardware business also.
Yeah.
And so how are you able to correlate that with
Okay.
the current work that you do?
So I didn't share one thing. I went through this program in 2013 in US
Uh-huh.
before getting certified. So when
Okay.
I came back and I was in retail business, I was applying that.
Already
business
applying it
knowledge
in
a
that
lot.
retail business. Okay.
And then
Okay.
that was a trigger that I can do this much better.
Absolutely.
Because I could understand people, I could adapt to them, I was doing much better sales. But
Right.
I thought I need to do something which can impact a lot.
Absolutely.
So that was a trigger point. So today also when people say, oh, you're analyzing everyone every time. No, it's not like that. So if an astrologer walks on the street, he is not going to see Rahu, Ketu every time. It
Absolutely.
depends when the situation comes. So I have seen in situation like COVID, when I was out with my family going to Lonavala,
Yeah.
I could face the concept very well.
Yeah.
Only you have to get adapted to their body language.
Absolutely.
To their language. And they allowed my car to go. So it is situational. When situation comes, how to adapt and how to close them.
And one incident I think you shared with us was you actually fixed a bad marriage through behavior styles,
It was
or you got somebody married.
fixing a bad marriage and getting a person married also.
Oh, okay. You did both.
Although
Wow.
they knew each other much better, but at the marriage they said the seeds of relationship started in your workshop.
Wow.
So that was a great moment for me when someone says that.
Absolutely.
It gives you more happiness and it drives you more to do it, you know.
Right.
So that's the reason I wrote a book on that, ABCD of behavior styles.
ABCD of behavior styles. Absolutely.
So every character has a word,
Right.
every word has a line which we keep on listening from other people, and how you can come to know what behavior that trait that person has.
Amazing. And you know that I was so fascinated by that workshop
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
And so whether you are actively training in that or not, I think we are always using it somewhere.
Right.
We are all, when we go to a hotel, we go to a mall, within the family, when we are communicating with people. So the other thing, Bharat, you have a lot of experience in professional networking, because you were part of BNI for so long, and holding a senior position there. So and now you see a lot of these networking groups which are mushroomed.
Yeah.
So do you see that as a good trend, or you don't see that as a good trend? What's your view on that?
See, always in a groups, you know, you'll find people, majority, they don't understand the objective of networking.
Right.
Typically, you'll find three types of entrepreneurs. One, they just want to achieve business, go and achieve business, nothing else.
Correct.
The second will think, okay, what you can give to me, then I can give it to you.
Absolutely.
But there's one set of people who are very less,
Yeah.
they want to help people and they want to give business,
Correct.
which is very rarely you find.
Right.
One, the knowledge of behavior styles, the second, knowledge of networking helps me to understand with whom to connect, with whom
So
not
is
to
this that farming and hunting concept which we speak
Yeah.
about in networking?
Yeah. So always networking has to be done without expectations.
Right.
But people
Absolutely.
expect a lot. So
Yeah,
they say, oh,
yeah.
I have paid 600 rupees or 1000 rupees or 200 rupees as venue fee. I have to recover it now. I'm going to go and sell it. It is
Yeah.
not about that.
It's not about that. Absolutely.
It's about selling through them. But selling through them, it takes time. Again, the trust part comes into picture.
Correct.
Until someone doesn't trust each other, the transaction will not go ahead and the relationship will not start.
Absolutely.
People want to just sell. And a lot of people become successful in selling it. But that's only one transaction they do it.
And it's not just about meeting people, exchanging cards, and you think that, you know,
Yeah.
business can be exchanged.
Yeah.
There is a lot of... So if I refer you somewhere, I need to have that credibility.
Yes.
You know, my own credibility to refer and for you to deliver, and vice versa, right?
That's the
So-
next level of, you know, taking the relationship up. But people don't know how to refer.
Huh.
So if I need some agency to serve for my society, but the agency comes and just talks about introduction and everything, but he doesn't know what I am looking for.
Absolutely.
And the guy who referred, he doesn't even educate them what exactly this person is looking for.
Right.
So
right.
there's a lot of gap in passing referrals, and people invest a lot of time just getting a lead to a referral.
Absolutely.
But that was a referral, it was not a lead.
Correct,
But they
correct.
in fact make it as a lead.
They can make it as a lead.
So that is where they lack. And some sort of education can improve them, their time, and they can use their extra time for their passion, for their family, the
Absolutely.
expansion of business, whatever they want to do.
And that's why I think you always call it relationship marketing,
Yes.
and not just selling.
Yes.
Not
And-
just selling.
And the biggest benefit Ascenta gives to entrepreneurs, or when we work with entrepreneurs, is all about time.
Yeah.
So for some, time is money. For some, time is enjoyment. For some, time is for their family time.
Yeah.
And for some, time is like to explore, research a lot of things
Yes,
inside,
yes.
in depth, so they can achieve more.
Absolutely. So, for example, I left my job in 2009, my corporate career, and started my training business.
Yeah.
Whatever has happened in its terms of the success or the failure, but I think it's given me the time to read, to write,
Yeah.
to explore, to do walk in the park and interview you. I think this is precious. It's
Yes.
very difficult for a lot of people to actually do this. So we should be very grateful for the
Grateful,
opportunity
yeah.
that we have.
Yeah.
So Bharat, before we conclude, how do you see this whole coaching business developing? Because there's now so much focus on coaching, life coach, business coach, leadership coach,
Yeah.
and all kinds of coaches are mushrooming
Right,
everywhere,
right.
which is depending on how they do it, it's good or bad.
Yeah.
So, but how do you see the whole area of coaching evolving?
So this will keep on growing. Typically in India, people are looking at us as business coach or life coach only.
Right.
But these are generic terms.
Correct.
There's some specialty. Okay, it can be a financial coach also. It
Absolutely.
can be health coach also.
Absolutely.
It can be your life coach in terms of growing your personal relationship with your family.
Right.
It can be like relationship marketing expert.
Absolutely.
Relationship coaching. A lot of coaching factors are there,
Right.
which people understand now.
Yeah. Yeah.
They think only there's one person who can help it. It is not like that.
Correct.
Like I keep on guiding a lot of clients. Okay, if you have me as coach, but you need one more person as coach because
Yes.
that's your weakness.
Absolutely.
I'm specialist in this. There's someone else who's specialist in that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
One
you-
person cannot
yeah.
solve all your problems.
So it is not like one coach.
Absolutely.
It's one specialty, one coach.
Correct.
And typically, you'll need 4 or 5 areas where you have challenges in your life and business.
And actually,
And you
nobody
can
can
become
solve
that.
your problems, right?
No.
You have to do it
You
yourself.
have to do yourself, but you need someone to listen. So it's like a hearing aid.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
senior citizens need hearing aid to be refined, listening and everything.
Absolutely.
So entrepreneurship is also hearing. So we become a hearing aid for them.
What is the top challenge you see in entrepreneurs, especially in the SME kind of entrepreneurs, the small and medium enterprises?
So they don't believe in self-development.
Ah,
That's a
you
biggest
hit the
challenge.
nail on the head.
And
Absolutely.
they think that they know everything.
Yes.
Until they discover, if I should have known this before, I could have
Correct,
saved a
correct.
lot of time, lot of money,
And that's both on technical aspects as well as people aspects,
Yes.
right?
And
So-
sometimes, it happens, they ask, exactly what do you do? When I tell them, I'm doing this. I have someone else. But they don't know that I'm one of the few, maybe 2 or 3 in India who does this.
Correct.
So how can
Correct.
someone else do that? So even it applies for me or someone else also.
Absolutely.
So everyone has got a specialty, a niche, but they don't understand that
Yeah.
they exactly don't have knowledge what they're looking for, and they need that knowledge to grow much better in life and business.
Correct. Absolutely. But it's such a pleasure talking to you. I think our
Yeah.
discussions can go on and on forever. You just made a debut on my Walk and Talk. I made a debut through a Walk and Talk podcast. So you can get in touch with Bharat Jetani. You will find his email ID in the description, and you can get in touch with him for any kind of business relationship advice, coaching that you require. He does extensive coaching, and I must tell you, Bharat, that your EC, your emotionally charged connections, helped me a lot
Yeah.
in defining the business and the mission statement for my business. So thank you so much for that. And so thank you so much for being with us. And please do subscribe to my channel. There are more than 800 learning videos on my channel. And yes, keep in touch, and we will try to get you more such amazing people to come and talk to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Hari.
Thank you, Bharat.